I'm Rob Davis. I'm Financial Controller for Morris Property and Morris Site Machinery. The main part of my role is ensuring the financial record keeping and reporting for those business units. Well, there is no real average day. It depends on the time of the month or year. The first sort of week or so of each month is doing the accounts for the previous month. At year end, it's absolutely hectic getting the annual accounts together. Again, each quarter there's VAT returns to do. Towards the end of each month will be payroll. The sort of underlying common theme really is just the ongoing day-to-day financial admin and housekeeping. And in any spare time we get, it's trying to make sort of system improvements to make our life easier going forward. In terms of how I got into accounting, I'd never really knew what I wanted to do. I'd come to the end of my A-levels and I wasn't really sure what direction I wanted to take. So I chose a degree in accounting as something I thought might be useful, that might help me get jobs sort of further down the line, and I knew I was reasonably comfortable in terms of numeracy. 23 years later, I'm still doing it. So it must be doing something right, and I suppose I must be doing something right. The skills you need in accountancy, obviously a base level of numeracy is essential because you're going to be working with numbers day in, day out. Although it's not overly complicated. I mean, I didn't do anything beyond sort of AS maths, and you wouldn't even need to do that because at its heart, it's adding up, taking away, multiplying and dividing. In addition to that, as with a lot of jobs now, IT skills are really vital. Virtually every business you come into is going to have a computer-based accounting system. You spend a lot of time with spreadsheets. And if you can do those things well, you'll save yourself a lot of time. The other, skills-wise as well, I think there's quite a good one that I think is often overlooked. I think a really key skill for accountants, particularly nowadays, is to be a good communicator. One thing I've really noticed in sort of my time in the various jobs I've done is that a lot of people really aren't comfortable or quite frightened of numbers, and as a result don't really understand them. So I think being able to communicate the messages you're trying to do in a way that people can understand, particularly non-finance people can understand, is so valuable. I think people get this idea that it's very routine, and certainly elements of it can be. But the thing I've always liked about accountancy is you support all aspects of the business. So you will spend time with a marketing team, with a sales team, in my case at Morris Site Machinery, with production. You'll have a chance to influence all areas of a business, and that can be quite satisfying. I think the main thing, and it sounds probably like a bit of a cliche, but you do really feel like part of a team. I've worked for, say, big businesses, small businesses, privately owned, publicly owned, and the thing I've learned more than anything is that the key to enjoyment and success in your job is a good cultural fit. And here I think the company goes to great lengths to ensure that you feel like you're part of the team and that your efforts are valued. The thing I like most about working for Morris & Company is that sense of feeling you're part of a team. I've worked for a lot of businesses, and I think that the keys to success and enjoyment in any role is having a good cultural fit. And I think the company goes to great lengths to make sure everyone feels part of a team and that their efforts are valued. One of the best pieces of career advice I was given was that job interviews are as much a chance for you to assess the company as it is for them to assess you. Going back to the thing about cultural fit, that's the most important thing, and you need to be happy that these are people that you could work with and the company is one that you'll enjoy your time with. Yeah, in terms of interviews, I think it's really important to do your homework, understand the business that you're going to that are interviewing you, understand why it is you want to work there, find out about their cultures, about their values, what it is they do, just so you can show that you've done some research on it. That will bode well in the interview process, but again that it aligns with what you want from your career going forward. Another good piece of advice I was given was to keep track of your achievements. It's important for you to be able to realise that you do make a difference, and there will be tough times where you question yourself whether you're doing a good job, and being able to sort of go back to that and see the things that you've achieved can really help you get through the difficult times. The thing that makes me proud working for Morris & Company, I think, is just feeling that I'm contributing to this long-standing business. Really, it's not a business that is making snap decisions and quick things. It's there for the long term. It wants to be part of the community it's in, and just whatever little part I can play, makes me feel good.